Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, and welcome back to Baja Edge of Control HD, as we're taking on the Ultimate Power League after dominating the KMC Strike League. But this time we've got 5 races instead of 4, and it looks like we begin in the Painted Desert environment and the Gold Dust track. So we are revving up in the desert then. I'm guessing a 4 that race. Yes, it is, against 9 opponents. As we've got Buddy with us. We also got Sierra Parr, who didn't see in the first championship. And hopefully with it being in the desert, it's a nice wide open track. And pretty quick as well, maybe. Go down the inside, a couple of drivers. Get up to 8th, head of Mayo. Someone gives us a nice friendly nudge. There's also, we've got some hard opponents here, not easy. Like last time, so this will be a bit more difficult, this championship, I suspect. But really are pushing some drivers along as Oscar a bit slow on the inside. This is the same track as that challenge, isn't it? The one that is absolutely annoying. As we're up to 3rd though, behind Carl Taylor. They go too wide. Use that bank on the outside as well to keep the momentum going. Looks like we have. So we completed 1 lap just about. Actually not that long, the track. Just over a minute. So right on the tail. Cold say they've got Sam Berry in front. Well, we did. There's right rear's buggered. Right front, sorry. Oh, it's now what are you doing, Ronnie? As everyone's just piled it in. What's this, Saturday Night Fun? As it looks like we're going to be heading to the pits. Hopefully this is the only time. It doesn't look like we have to pit all that often as no! Are you kidding? Of course we smashed a rock just before we get into the pits. So everything's repaired, but I'm guessing we're going to finish last now in this race. As everyone really slows down in front, which it looks like they're actually doing. Look at everyone, it's like a gang. They're all weighted up for each other. Oh, good old rubber banding. So you launch it. Towards Buddy. Sure he's used to that from the last championship as well. We had to avoid some cars there, but we're up to 6th already. No, we clipped the outside. Keep going, keep turning. Through the fence. So we're down to 7th, but still, we'll take that. As we're in the second half of the race. Right in the back of Sam Berry. He's dropped down. Let's try and make the move for 4th. Doesn't know that we quite have the grip there, diving down the inside. We've got Carl Taylor in front. So the top 2 from before, dropping back as someone's pitting. That's Ronnie Wilson. As we make it up to 2nd past Oscar. Only got Mike in front. Let's go through that left hand. They just got to control the throttle really. Don't need to brake for it. That's what we're discovering about this car. Don't need to brake for many things. So to try and make the move for the lead. Panels go flying everywhere. But we go flying into 1st. On to the final lap now. Set a new record, 1:02. Can maybe sneak under a minute. If we drive carefully. No! Left rear's gone. Are you kidding? On the final lap. This is Mike. Do we pit or not? There's no point pitting, is there? It's the final lap. We've got half a lap to go. We might as well stay out. See if we can win this thing. With Mike right on our back. Oh, Mike's by. No, why are you flipping? God's sake, there goes our chance of maybe even finish on the podium. Especially with Buddy. I thought you were a friend. Obviously not. As we push him along. Down the inside. So we take back 2nd. Could even take the victory as we launch towards the line. Oh, he's a bit slow in front. We do. We sneak it. Oh, what a comeback. as Mike messes up and we win by a tenth of a second with Buddy in third. Larry in fourth, Sierra fifth, Sam in sixth, Oscar seventh, Carl eighth, Ronnie Wilson in ninth, and Mayo Gomez in last. So that was a pretty thrilling race to begin things off with, as we don't have a sponsor, so we might as well accept BF Goodrich tyres. And now we head to Nevada and the casino strip. So we are in the desert again. There's some buildings around us for another 4-lap race. Hope there's another short track. That was pretty damn exciting. In the end, to go on the road. So no cars around, are there? Yeah, you beep your horn at me. That's what you get for driving the speed limit when you're actually in a race. We get up to 7th, so decent beginning. And it's like this is another short track as well. So this is a bit different. The 4 race championship, we all had quite long tracks apart from the last one. This time we've got all short tracks, it looks like. So we've got a hairpin coming up. Dive down the inside. Oh, Larry's trying to push us off. Get out of here, Larry. Got multiple routes there. We go down here. Let's try and land on all 4s this time. Don't want tyre issues that we had last time. And 56 seconds, that definitely is a short lap. We go back on the road past the casino. I guess it's like a promotional event for the casino. You know, watch some racing while you're putting the slots, you know, making blackjack. As we're launching into the lead. Where is everyone else? I swear I turned it up to hard. Or was it still easy for a buggy? Did we get that wrong? Maybe someone's damaged their car as well and is holding up everyone. Is that Larry? Doesn't look like it. Looks like everyone's still going on their merry way. Oh no, there goes the right front, and there's a tree! Who put a tree there? Out of everywhere. Go, go, go. Who screwed the pooch? We're down to 5th. And that is just after the pits as well. Are you absolutely kidding? So we can kiss goodbye to the win, maybe. As we've got someone else who's very slow in front. Everyone's slowing down. Look at this, we're all bunching up again. Get it down to 3rd. That seems to be the gear to be in when you've damaged your vehicle. So we're down to last then. And yeah, we can kiss goodbye to everyone, I thought. We're making a move on Sierra. He's got mechanics in front. Got to keep the momentum, so we're sticking away. No, don't push yourself in front of me. Get out of the way, I need to go into the pits. That's how you do it. Get out of the way. That was good defensive driving, and that's how you enter the pits. Take note, Verstappen. Or Montreal. You know, that's how you enter the pits, mate. So we land on all 4s. Everyone's still slow in front. Including Buddy. Oh, what you doing, Buddy? Yeah, you beep your horn at me. You're the one who's going 10 miles per hour in a straight line. So we're in 6th, and we can still win this. We can go down the inside for 3rd. No! God's sake, there's like 2 trees around the course and I've hit both of them. Are you absolutely kidding? As everyone slows to a halt. Hey, wait up for me, guys. I keep hitting trees that are barely here. You know, easily distinguishable apart from the surroundings. But I keep hitting them. Don't get it. As we land on someone. Trying to make their car heavier. So let's go downhill. Let's try and avoid the jump, shall we? That was a bad choice. Almost into that tree. As we drop down to 5th. Down to 6th, do we? It's going to be close as we cross the line in 5th. Really messed up on the final lap as Larry wins ahead of Oscar and Sam. You've got Sierra. And right at the back is Carl Taylor. So we drop to 2nd as we head to the midway point of the league. The Hyundai Salt Flats and the bloody Basin. So here we are once again in the desert, but this time the Salt Flats. It's a bit of a softer surface. As we've got 3 laps, so maybe we've got a long course here. And we've got to be on the podium at least. I think if we want to win this thing. Can't believe you messed up the final lap there in Vegas. As well, massive jumps. That's what we want. Land on all 4s. Oh, there goes the right rear already. Are you kidding? We've barely started. As we make it up to 4th. Now we can see the pits in front. Quite a long way in front. As we challenge for the lead, despite having 3 wheels effectively. But this is nice and wide open again. So we have some good battling as well. What are you doing, Sam? Brake checking us both. As we get to know Oscar and his buggy. And now Larry wants to come along for the ride. Take second. Let's get out of the way, Oscar. We need to go towards the pits. So go dive down the inside. No, Oscar. So get going again. In 4th. Seems like lots of drivers had to pit. And the leaders are stuck in front. Or pretending to be stuck. As they land on all 4s this time. So they've got to be much more careful over these jumps. This buggy does not like landing. There we go through the jumps, and it seems like it's the good thing we didn't mess with the suspension. I'm guessing. There you go, land on Larry. That's how you go over jumps. And now where you go, Larry? As you land on the cactus, you go across the line. Again, that's only around 2 minutes. That's the norm for the previous championship, but that was 4 that race. This is only 3. As you get past our championship rival, remember, got Sam Berry in 3rd. We have to carry speed over this jump, unfortunately. So their front's gone. No, right front's gone. As we lead by 4 seconds. Looks like Larry's gone as well. So let's trudge on until the pits. Make sure we don't damage any other tyre. 3 wheels seems to be okay. As there goes the shocks. No, why are we making love to a cactus? My buggy did not ask out that cactus. What the hell? Damn, cactus is trying to make some cheap bucks. As he go downhill. Through the left-hander. Got a good lead over Mike, who's in 2nd, ahead of Sam. So Larry's dropped back with his damage. As we try and march on our way towards the pits with our shocks damaged. I'm surprised the engine hasn't been damaged at all. So you go down to 2nd, dab the brakes. That's how you enter the pits. Nicely done. We get going again in the lead. As Oscar takes 2nd. So lots of issues for drivers behind as they pit as well. So we've got the pace, no doubt. It's just about keeping this thing on all 4s. That seems to be the big struggle this race. Well, I'm liking this course with the multiple lines as well. And you can probably hear we're barricading any throttle over some of these jumps. As they go massive jump. Oh, and even the massive jump. Oh, tried to land on the cactus again. Didn't quite work. There you go, 2 minute lap time. Now let's see what we can do on the final lap then. No doubt we're going to have to pit. He's got a massive lead. Everyone else is slowed down. No! How has the left rear gone? And the right front? What? I swear they went in mid-air. But luckily they're cancelling each other out. But it's going to slow us down mightily. As oh, there goes the shocks and clutch. You go towards right-hander. I can't wait to take on the Baja 1000 with these machines. I'm going to have to pit every minute. We'll call the mechanics every minute. Has got Mike behind by around 15 seconds in. Mayo a further 10 seconds back. Actually, Mike's gaining like a hell. Has he not damaged his vehicle? How's he done that, the sneaky bugger? Has he got greater battle for the podium? And so we've got quite a few guys piled on top of each other. As he try and make our way back towards the pits. Get down to second. Down to first. There you go. Now we can get away. In the lead, do we? No, Mike sneaks by. He's got Sierra in third now. But Mike might have damaged his vehicle. Where is he? Oh my god, he's flying towards space. Thankfully, we haven't damaged our vehicle at all. So we've got a clean bill of health. Mike doesn't. Let's see if we can use that to our advantage. The remaining run to the line. Does he go for the lead? Oh, Mike's over. Didn't even have to punt him like that. It just helped him on his way as we make it towards the line and win. Ahead of Mike, who recovered from being upside down. And then Sierra in third, Harry fourth, Oscar fifth. Sam Berry at the back. So back into the lead of the championship. As we get a new sponsor offer. We're not accepting that, mate. As we go to Lake Powell and the Antelope Canyon. So we are revving up for the penultimate race of the championship. Starting in ninth. How generous of you, game. Of course, we go back to last, though, immediately. As we've got 4 laps. In a very dusty environment. Got to imagine having to try and drive through all of this. As we try and make it through into 7th. There goes panels already. There's a jump. There's a flipper. There goes Cole Taylor. Need a bit more than a Taylor to fix that vehicle, though. And to fix his racing suit. As we're in the top 5. There are the pits. We go past Mario. Got Oscar in front. There's all this wavy section. Oh, and there goes the leader. There goes us. There goes the... No! God, stop pulling into us. As I think half the field went into the rocks there. But still, we're in 5th. Still see the leaders in front. This is why I don't put objects around the track, it seems, for the buggies. Because I seem to be attracted to trees, rocks, cactuses, you name it. My car tries to get with it. As we go up to 4th ahead of Mario. Got Oscar in front. There's the start-finish line. So it's a short lap. Again, just 1:26. I'm surprised how short the races are for this league. Still am. Let's get out of here, Oscar. Should have seen that coming, mate. That's how I did it last lap. And we've got Mike in front. So just make the jump. No surprise the shocks and clutch go. As we go past the right hander, and there we go. Got good momentum, good speed. Now the tyres are gone. Get out of here. That is how you repair your vehicle. As we're going to drop to last then. We've done our pit stop. Repair the shocks and clutch. So let's see if we can motor our way through the field. And we can avoid the rocks. And look at all that garbage we've left. Lots of stuff for the litting crew to do after this race. As we go uphill. Now this is a worry. About landing on all 4s. Not too bad though. So we're right in the back of Cole Taylor. He seems to have recovered from no man's land. We can go down his inside as we run towards the line for the final corner. Down the inside, quite a few drivers getting a bit leery with Sam Berry. So that's a new record, 25.2, but we go much quicker than that. So go through to the left hand and look at that, full mid-air, 4-wheel drift. As to take the jump, almost right in the back of Buddy. He's having another good race, having another good championship, is Buddy. So here we go, top 4 all together. Get out of the way. As you take the lead, will they pit behind? They will. Well, a couple of drivers have. Oscar hasn't.
Obviously been keeping it clean. And with the rare drivers not to meet the rock maker. So let's see who can hold on the front then head on to the final lap, which I'm guessing we're going to have to make a pit stop on. So you've got to think about that in the back of our mind, as Ronnie's a few seconds back in third. He's got someone with close company with him though. And there's a bit of a gap to the pitters from fifth downwards. He's going to the final corner. Slide the car through, and look how quick we go without a pit stop. 1:13. It's a very short lap then. As there goes to shocks and clutch. But if the engine's fine, there's no point pitting. Shocks and clutch we can overcome. And all four wheels are pointing in the same direction as well. I'm surprised they are after these couple of jumps we have over the canyon. As we're putting a lead. Massive lead. On Oscar behind. Might as well pit. As soon as we can afford to do that. And get away in the lead still. Oh, this is looking like our championship again. We go through the windy section. Oscar and Ronnie did not pit. So they might be caught by fourth and fifth. Well, I'm guessing did pit that previous lap. I'm just seeing how many times I can fit pit into this race. It's actually a drinking game, so if you've been playing along, it was nice knowing you. As you go through the little chicane there, head towards the final corner. And another victory. 3 from 4. And surely putting one hand on the championship. With Oscar in second, Ronnie in third. They did not get caught by Cole Taylor or Sam Berry. Sierra and Seat for Harry at the back, our main championship challenger. So heading into the final race, I'm feeling pretty confident as we've got a new sponsor offer. Oh, Brothers Car Care actually offers a bit more. Let's accept that as we head to the Cocono Island for the finale and the Inversing Summit. So here we are with some more desert. This time on the island. One of those people on the yachts are still here as I press the wrong button to change gear. You know, I've been doing 4 races by now. I should have figured out how to change gear. We have a good launch apart from that. So does everyone else as we launch into the first corner, sideways. As you've got 4 laps here around a very bendy circuit, and it's like, is it going to be a short one though? Everyone's slowing down into the second corner. Thanks for that. As you get to know Cole Taylor in 6th. Looks like it is another short lap. Get out of here, Mario. Gonna have to try a bit harder than that, mate. So you got a hairpin coming up. Oh, a nice wide corner though. Try and slot into third. Larry's having none of it though. Remember, I think he's our main championship challenger. Might be Oscar actually, he's always around the podium. Is that we always bash him about? Like that. As I should have tried to attempt him a bit more there. This is a bit of the hill climb route, isn't it? So you go downhill. Got the brake here for this right-hander. Got the pits on the outside, which is good to know. Everyone slow down in front. Actually, it's Cole Taylor who slow down. Look at that move from Buddy up into third. There's once again there's some flags. Always got to be cautious when their flags are out. Got Sam Berry in second. Who's leading then? Let's get out of here, Buddy. Oh, okay, Buddy. It's on then. Get out of here. Go into the rocks. Oh, and now here comes Cole Taylor, is that? Or was that Cole Taylor we're bashing wheels with? I don't know anymore. So that's actually pretty long then, around 2 minutes. Try and go down the inside of Buddy for third as you cross the line onto the second lap. Sam's all over the tail of someone, but he's losing panels all over the place. It's Mike who's leading, or was. Should we try and take the lead into the first corner? Oh, he gets us back on the inside. Saw that coming. Buddy's right in our arse. So we've got to watch out from behind as everyone's just packed on top of each other. As the Shocks and Clutch have survived over a lap. I'm a bit surprised about that. But Mike's got a good lead here. It's going to take some effort to close him down. And we've still got Buddy and the gang right on our tail as well. Set the wide line. Let's gain some time on Mike. Let's go through the left. Oh, we've got a good run down the inside for the lead. Easy does it. Let's get it down to third. Keep those revs up. That's right, so I don't have to modulate the throttle too much around it. No, there's a tree though. What? There's barely any trees that are hittable. Whoa, there goes Sam Berry. Let's repit. Repair our car with Buddy. So we rejoin in sixth. I don't think we fully repaired the car though. Just did some work on the shocks and clutch. But hopefully it's a bit better than the cars in front who did not pit. Looks like Mike has still got a handsome lead. As you go downhill. Some wild streaks being kicked up on the sand here on Cocono Island. To try and make the move around the outside. I saw Sierra's having it. Is it Sierra? Might be Oscar actually. And that's Oscar, who we just bunted this. Cole would say that there's Mike. To try and take the lead going into the second half of the race we do. Nicely done. Nice and smooth move. Let's keep the momentum. Let's not lift that almost into another tree. Soon we're going to be stuck in a bush, aren't we? Now this thing is attracted to inanimate objects on the roadside, or just objects. It looks like we are pulling away from Mike though, so he didn't pit, so he might have some damage. So let's try and take advantage of that as he holds up everyone, including Buddy, who did pit. Might be getting held up now. He's got a 6-second lead. Someone has destroyed the fences. Where did they go? Was that Sam Berry again? Heading into oblivion. So we go downhill. Looks like Buddy's got by. So the chase is on. So there goes the shocks and clutch. Avoid that tree on the inside this time. Is it worth going into the pits? No, we've got all four corners pointing in the right direction. Not this time around. But on the last lap, I think we will pit. As Buddy also didn't choose to pit. I'm guessing Mike did. Yep, he is pitting from third. So we go downhill. Once again, I'm amazed that all four corners are still pointing in the right direction, as we've had in previous races where we barely touched anything. The wheels get damaged. But Buddy's keeping in touch with us as we've got Ronnie Wilson in third. Trying to have a good end to his up and down season. As we go over the line onto the final lap, can we beat the 2-minute mark just? As there goes the engine. Oh, we definitely will have to pit on the final lap then. As we approach 140 miles per hour there for a brief moment. We've got a good lead over Buddy, and in the rest are like 20 seconds back. So you can probably pit and still come out in front of those. But Buddy's just 10 seconds back, all by him loathsome. Having a good race though. No doubt he'd be in the top 5 in the championship again. So go good sideways action. Just go sideways in all these corners. Full throttle. As we can afford to with a 15-second lead. Are you kidding? Well, he's not that far back, is he? As we'll get it back down to third, the golden gate. As Ronnie's pulled away in third. And the guys who have pitted Mike, I'm guessing are around 6th or 7th. They're way back. Staying out that extra, that really did cost them. So you go heading towards the pits. Bit of a mess. Did all the other crews not put their stuff away? Look at all these tyres everywhere. It's like a obstacle course coming out of there. We're still way ahead of Buddy and Larry's up to 3rd now. Guessing there's some damage then for Ronnie. As he just got the final stretch to go before he could take another victory and are crowned champions of this league. I'm surprised it's just as easy as the first league. But then the next one is 6 races, you know they're long ones. I expect that it's going to be a mix of these short tracks and the long tracks, so it could be very exciting. So which one's the horn? Do you have a horn button? Damn it, I can't find it. It's across the line. And winning by a country mile ahead of Oscar. Then Mike in 3rd, Sierra 4th, Buddy just in 5th. Then Carl, Larry, Mayo, Sam and Ronnie in last. So we won. By a tiny bit. With Oscar in 2nd. So I was right about that. Mike in 3rd, Larry 4th. Sierra 5th. Oh, Buddy just missed out on the top 5. Just ahead of Sam Berry. Then Ronnie, Carl and Mayo at the back. So we get a Groove Racing buggy, Wide Open Baja 02 buggy, McMill in buggy, and we head to the next league with another gold trophy. The Dirt Bags Cactus League, 6 races long. Let's see how we do if he can just continue his impressive streak in the Class 1 Unlimited buggy. Do love this thing, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.